Okay, I got something new for you guys. It's called Just the Tip Tuesday. And I'm going to make this one a little bit different because I'm starting something new. As you see, we are in 360. And if you do not see me and you're on your phone, all you got to do is hold that phone in your hand, turn around, or you just flip your screen to see everything. So we're going to have you in a full 360 mode right now. And we're going to talk about, for the tips today, what are the pros and cons of purchasing a home in Las Vegas? Because we all know that things are getting very expensive. Just this morning, I'm sitting here trying to look for a home for someone, and we're trying to keep it under a certain amount. But what they're looking for just doesn't exist under the $500,000 to $600,000 range. So here's the first tip. That is a pro. Things are not getting any better. When I say any better, prices are not going down anytime soon. We still have a shortage of homes, and because of that, the old economics of supply and demand rule. You see how inflation is right now? That's a supply and demand issue. You can't get the stuff off the boats from China, which means there is less supply, which means prices go up, and that's why you have inflation. And that's why we're having inflation in the housing market right now, because of that supply and demand issue. Well, what's a con? The prices are high. The banks are becoming very selective on who they'll write a loan for. This isn't 2006 to 2008, where they would just write a loan based on the fact that you're breathing. You're going to have to splay everything out for them in order to get a home. Well, what do? First thing you do, you need to go ahead and talk to a lender. I know you hate talking to lenders. Who does? They're getting all in your business. Whereas, a real estate agent is kind of like Disneyland. Hey, let's go look at houses. And then you find houses that you love, and then you find that you cannot afford the houses that you love. And that's why you need to talk to the lender as soon as you possibly can. My credit's great. I know how great my credit is. And until you go in there and you find out someone stole your identity 3 months ago that you didn't know about, and they opened 5 lines of credit. These things happen more often than you will ever think. Okay? So what's another pro of owning a home now? Well, this is a pro slash con. Look what's happening with the rental market. Rents are going up like crazy. Well, rents are going up like crazy because the houses are worth more. If things are not going to change in the next couple of years as far as house prices go, wouldn't you rather put that money in your pocket instead of someone else's pocket? Because you're going to be paying it in rent or mortgage. Mortgage builds equity. So, is there a con to that? Well, yeah. Here's a con. You are not as flexible with moving. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen where the flexibility doesn't matter as much. Here's a perfect example. Gets into a long story. I helped someone purchase a house almost a year ago to the day. And guess what? That house is now worth $111,000 more than they paid for it. And they list it properly. House will be sold in a weekend. It'll close as little as 3 weeks. So that one has kind of gone away, but it's still there. Especially if you recently bought a house. But if you recently rented a place, they may charge you an extra month or two, but you can skedaddle because they don't care. They're raising the rents on the next guy. So most of the landlords here are letting you skip out because they know they're going to get more money from the next person. It's kind of like when you leave a job, They hire something, you leave a job, you go someplace else, you come back, you'll make more money than you ever made if you stayed there. Because notice when they hire these people from outside, they pay them more. It's the same thing. So anyway, those are my short tips for the first Just the Tip Tuesday. I promised that. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave your comments below how you like the 360 experience, so I'll see if I need to do this again. Also, If you see that subscribe button below and it is red and not gray, and you think I'm bringing a little bit of content to you that you enjoy, please do me the quick favor of hitting that, and also hitting that like button, and leave a comment and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks a lot.